Welcome to Secrets to Alignment with Savannah Schaffer. I am here to equip you with the belief and energy to make your dreams a reality. Take this time to fill your cup and align with the most vibrant version of you.
Literally all these things that I'm talking about on here simply make me feel good. That's the only reason why I do it. Like, there's no other reason to it. I just fucking like feeling good. So if you don't like feeling good, you don't got to take care of yourself. But I like feeling good. I like having energy. Hello, and welcome back to the Secrets to Alignment podcast with your host, Savannah Schaffer. I am so incredibly grateful that you are here. Today's episode is going to be so much fun. You guys know that I am so dedicated to just having like the best energy, being the happiest, brightest version of myself. And today I wanted to give you guys 20 different wellness / self-care tips that you can do today to show up as the best version of you. I'm so stoked for this because these are all of the things that just really get me going, that make me feel amazing on a daily basis, and I'm just pumped to go through them all with you. So number one, starting out with cold showers. If you guys have been following me on Instagram for a while, you know that I went through a season where cold showers was something that I was doing every single day, and I don't know how, but I slowly got away from them, and I'm just realizing just how freaking helpful cold showers actually are, and I am back in love with them once again. Tyler, I was having kind of a tougher week like last week, and Tyler had mentioned like, you haven't done cold showers in a while, and I realized that I haven't, and cold showers just make me feel honestly like a fucking badass. Like, I feel amazing when I do a cold shower. Afterwards, I just feel honestly like a superhero. Like, I just feel amazing. So cold showers are amazing. It's going to help you boost your immune system. It's going to boost your dopamine by 250%, which is freaking insane and like so amazing. Like, this is something that you can be taking instead of antidepressants is how I see it. So I just love these types of hacks because they're things that we can be doing every single day just to support ourselves, and they're so accessible. They usually don't cost like any money. Like, most of the things that I'm going to talk about, I don't believe cost much money at all. So yeah, cold showers, I feel like they're so underrated. I love them. I've been doing them the last like couple of days, and I'm just feeling that aliveness again. And just honestly, every single time that I get out of a cold shower, I feel so grateful for number one, having hot water, and number two, just being alive. Like, what a great experience it is to just feel that jolt of happiness go through your body after doing that. Is just, it's amazing. Top tier. 100% would recommend. I've had so many of my friends do it as well. I've had so many people on Instagram message me like, Sav, I just tried my cold showers and I love them so much. Thank you so much for doing this, and thank you so much for sharing about it. So please, like, give it a shot, try it. All I do is I will go into the shower, I will turn it straight to cold, I will put my face under it first, and then I will get my whole body into it, and I'm in there for about 3 minutes. I typically just brush my teeth in there just to save time and to also time it as well, because I want to make sure that I'm actually staying underneath the water for a good amount of time. So that's how I do my cold showers. Definitely recommend. Number two is I'm constantly chugging as much water as I can. So I used to just like pick up my Stanley or pick up my Hydro Flask or whatever and just like take a sip. Now, any single time that I pick up my water, I am drinking 10 sips. So I will swallow 10 times so that when I'm drinking actually intentionally, and I'm not just like taking a little sip and then acting like I'm hydrated. This allows me to move through my waters so much faster. I get through like 3 or 4 40-ounce waters every single day, and that's because I'm very intentional about the way that I hydrate. So I'm always doing 10 sips every single time that I take a drink. Number three is movement. I am constantly moving my body. I am very intentional when it comes to going to the gym, stretching, and doing yoga. The last couple months have really made an intention with all of the girls who are in Tranquil Minds to move my body in a more nourishing way, like doing stretching and doing yoga. I made a commitment to them, and they've been all holding me accountable to actually taking my stretching seriously and taking care of my body, because I love pushing my body to the limits, and I'm really working on just having that balance right now of like, yes, I can push my body at the gym, but also I need to be taking care of my body as much as possible. So I've been stretching so much more, doing a lot more yoga, and my body has been feeling a little bit better. I'm still like I'm still getting used to this new routine, but right now I'm working out 4 times a week and I'm stretching for a full hour on Saturdays. And then I'm also stretching and doing yoga like throughout the week, like 30-minute sessions wherever that I can. And it has been so amazing. I also love to sauna at least 1 time a week. I try to get in there 3 times a week, but sometimes my weeks are just a little bit busier, so I don't get to. I at least sauna 1 time a week. And if you don't have an at-home sauna, that's totally fine. Ty and I invested into an at-home sauna actually in 2023, like the same year that we had Aria. We invested into an at-home sauna, and I am so grateful that we did this. Number 1, it got me really, really serious about meditation. And then number 2, it's just so amazing for recovery, for muscle recovery. I actually need to be doing this more because right now my body has been feeling like really, really stiff. So I need to this is my sign right now. As I'm talking about this, I'm going to be better with going to the sauna. I'm going to go in the sauna tonight. But we have an at-home sauna and I love that we made that investment. But if you don't have one, a lot of gyms have them. I have the one at home because we really wanted to take our recovery more serious because we both do love going to the gym. And that's been one of the best investments that we've made in our relationship. Number 5 is massage guns and massages. So Ty and I love to at the end of the night, just take care of each other, and we'll both do massage guns on each other. We'll do massages. We'll just give each other some rubs. That is our love language. That's our way to really just nourish each other. So at the end of the night, whenever we're watching a movie or whatever we're doing, we will just take some time to give each other massages. And I personally love that within our relationship. And I also just love that for myself because we always are trying our best to just take care of us. So yeah, massage guns are thebomb.com. If you don't have one, it is the best way to just release any tension within your muscles. Number 6 is daily skincare and also lotioning my entire body every single time that I shower. So I never did this. When I lived in Ohio, I never knew anyone who did this in Ohio where they lotioned their whole body after showering. But then once I came to Vegas, I made some really good friends. And because it's so hot out here, we always lotion our body every single time that we shower. So that is something that's just a little extra self-care that I like to do. I'll put on my favorite show and I'll just lotion up, or I'll actually intentionally look at my body in the mirror and send my body so much love and acceptance and just be very, very grateful that I even have a body and that I'm here on this earth and experiencing all of the things that I get to experience. There's moments where I just honestly look at myself with so much gratitude and just so much love because I actually am nourishing my body and I'm taking care of myself, and I really, really value that. So yeah, I'll do lotion every single time. Then I'm also always on it with my skincare routines. You will never, ever, ever catch me sleeping in my makeup. Ever. I'm not a girl who does that. I'm a very regimented person and I take my skincare very, very seriously. I just now got a video of Aria doing her skincare because she's 2.5, guys, and she's doing her skincare fake and imaginary, but love that for her. And I love that she's already so into self-care practices just like her mama. Number 7, I always take time to take baths. So I always grew up with my mom taking baths, literally every single day she takes a bath and she shaves her leg every single day. And for me, can't do that, but I will do bath times a couple times a week. I shave my legs on a specific day of the week. I'm just very routine oriented with this kind of stuff. I take one bath to do my everything shower. I do an everything bath and then an everything shower kind of coupled together. And then I also will just have one night of the week that I actually just go grab my book and I lay in my bathtub and I just take time to light a few candles and just simply relax. I also love bath bombs. Bath bombs are the shit. I love bath bombs so much. That's one of my favorite gifts to receive. Number 8 is hair masks and face masks. So I do a hair mask at least 1 time a week. A lot of times I do them 2 times a week, but I'm just so into making myself the most beautiful version of me. And I also just feel so good taking care of myself. So I will do scalp treatments. I will do hair masks. I actually have a hair mask in my hair right now, which you can't even tell because I just have it in a slick back ponytail. I love doing hair masks just to make sure that my hair is the healthiest that it can be. I also love doing growth treatments that my hair is growing very healthily as well. And then face masks, of course, as well. I love doing face masks. I have some sheet masks that are my go-tos and I just really enjoy those too. And I love doing these kinds of things with my sisters. So I'll have a girls' night with my youngest sister, Vanessa, and her and I will just do all of these things at night. And it's just so much fun for us. It's our time to just sit there and have really, really deep conversations. And I just honestly love that time. Number 9 is intentionally journaling. So I will do intentional journal sessions where I'm doing prompts, and a lot of times I'll just like free write, but there are some times throughout the week that I will use prompts, and sometimes it's from like the books that I'm reading. It's just like thoughts that I come up with that I'm like, oh, I want to focus on this tonight. There's times where I'm just like, yeah, like let me just tune in with myself and see like where do I need to let go of things. I love, like, one of my go-to journal practices is what am I letting go of and what am I calling in. I love doing that. I also love journaling like with the moon cycle. So if it's a full moon or if it's a new moon, I love doing that. I'm always very like connected with those kinds of things because I just feel like your intentions can go even further on those kinds of days. Number 10, I have constant podcasts running like literally all the time. I listen to podcasts almost every single day. There are some days where I don't, just because I'm kind of unplugging or I'm taking time. But like if I'm cleaning the house for 2 hours, I am definitely going to have a podcast on. If I am just like cooking food, sometimes I'll listen to a podcast. It kind of depends on like my mood, if I want to be listening to something or not. But I'm always feeding my mind with things that I want to learn more about, or that I want to deepen my belief in, or that I just want to like, I don't know, listen to like my favorite updates from Call Her Daddy. Like I have so many amazing podcasts that I recommend. I actually give a lot of like these kinds of resources to the girls in Tranquil Minds. Tranquil Minds is like the self-care like membership, honestly. Like we are queens of self-care in that community, which I love so much. I'm constantly sending in the group chat like, I just did my yoga session and I just did this and I just did that, and like the girls are like, oh my gosh, you just inspired me to do the same exact thing. Like I feed into that group so much. If you guys want to be a part of it, it is closed right now for enrollment, but if you message me the word change on Instagram, I'll chat with you about the next time that it's going to be opening. Number 11, I'm very serious about subconscious reprogramming. I've talked about this a little bit in the past podcasts that I've been doing, but subconscious reprogramming is something that I'm very intentional about in the morning, right when I wake up, and then at night, right when I'm going to sleep. I will always make sure to, I will do this multiple times a week. I'll listen to either a hypnosis or I will listen to a meditation while I am going to sleep. If you guys want to learn more about that, you can listen to like my past few episodes. I've been talking a lot about this because your subconscious runs so much of your life. So you really want to be intentional about what you're feeding your mind, especially in those very impressionable states, like right when you wake up and right when you go to sleep. So I'm always doing subconscious reprogramming work, and that's what makes me feel like really, really good and very confident in myself and constantly attracting abundance and wealth and all of those beautiful things. Number 12 is I only eat and buy whole foods. So I am very, very intentional with my nutrition. It has taken me a long time to get to this point, but growing up, my parents did not raise us with any type of intentionality around diets and foods and nutrition. So when I moved out of my parents at 19, I really was just kind of like set off to go do whatever I wanted to. And my first intention for the first like 75 days that I moved out was to actually eat greens with every single one of my meals. Now that's something that's like so doable for me, and I'm constantly fueling my body with real foods. Like I'm always having a protein, I'm always having a green, and I'm always having some type of carb, but I'm very intentional about eating whole foods. So that is like a huge part of my life. I feel like it's why I have better energy, because my body's not using energy to digest things. Like I barely ever eat out. We don't eat out much at all. Like we maybe will go sit down at a dinner like maybe one time a week. We'll pick something up maybe one time a week. Like I really do not eat out that much, and I feel like it helps my body just like stay on track and feel its best. I also will limit myself on sweets. Sweets are my kryptonite. I fucking love cookies. I love brownies. I love desserts so much. Like I could sit in the kitchen and just bake desserts all fucking day, but I've really had to limit that because my body is so snatched right now that I don't want to ruin that. And also just, I don't need to have more sweets. Sugars are not like the best for our bodies. So I'm just being more intentional about that. Number 13 is limiting screen time. I am very intentional about screen time as well. You guys know that I take weekends off of social media completely. I have been doing this now for over a year, and it is the best decision I ever made for myself and for my business. I remember when my coach told me to do this, and I felt very resistant to it because I was like, my business is not going to survive. Like, how am I going to attract new clients? And I got really into scarcity. And then I realized that I'm literally attracting clients through my energy and who I'm being and how I'm showing up. And if I'm showing up drained or like posting just because I have to, that is not the vibe. I also am very intentional about this. Like at night, I try my best not to watch anything in bed. I try my best not to scroll in bed whatsoever as well. Like I never get on my phone in the morning or at nights, especially with like social media, more so with that. Like sometimes I'll get into bed and like watch Gilmore Girls for a little bit, but then I'll turn that off and I'll go do breath work afterwards. Breath work is also a very, very important one in my life too. I'm intentional about screen time. I love just being fucking present. I love just actually being in the moment and like playing with my daughter and like throwing a ball. Like it doesn't have to be complicated. Like for us to spend time by ourselves without a screen, like it's not that hard, but I feel like sometimes it feels like it's really, really challenging not to be like constantly stimulated. So that's something that I've had to work on as well, because I love listening to podcasts. I love watching things. I love like my shows and whatever, but I've really had to be more intentional about this because I realize what an influence it's actually making on my mind. And the more intentional that I am, the better and more at peace I feel about not being on screens 24/7. And if you don't have kids, like go pick up a book, like go read something, like go outside, like go do some yoga, like go do something else that's going to still like keep you stimulated, but not on a screen. It really helps like so much. And I feel like we use screens just way too much nowadays. And I'm guilty of this too. Very, very guilty of it. Like it's something that I'm very aware of. And actually like there's going to be a trip that's coming up where Ty is taking Aria to Chicago. And I'm really, really excited because I'm just going to take a full day to lock my phone up and like not be on my phone, not be on any screens, not turn on the TV, like not do fucking anything with a screen. And I'm literally so excited for it. Okay, number 14, something that I've been doing more recently is taking hikes monthly. So this is a new one for me because I went on a hike a couple months ago and I realized like how much I actually love hiking. And every single time that I go, I'm always like, wow, I really need to do this more often. But now I've made the commitment to do it every single month. This is also another commitment that I made with Tranquil Minds Girls. We're always just like leveling the fuck up and holding ourselves very accountable in that community. And I love that so much. But yeah, something that I've been very, very intentional about is actually like taking a day to get a babysitter for me to go out and go for a hike by myself. And that has been so good, so recharging. I love disconnecting from social media, disconnecting from my friends and my family to reconnect with myself. I think that it's so underrated and I love doing it. Number 15 are the few different appointments that I have every single month. I go to acupuncture every single month. I do chiropractor and I do cupping. I do them all within like a 2-hour session with my insurance. Thankfully, my insurance covers this. I am so incredibly grateful that I have insurance that covers this, but I really prioritize taking care of my body because again, I do lift a lot. I take a lot of stress on my body. I also have scoliosis too. So I just do whatever that I can to support myself and it makes a really, really big difference. I actually have my appointment coming up in like 2 more days and I'm so excited for it. It's a great way for me to just make sure that I'm actually taking the time out to take care of me. I used to never want to do this because I didn't want to like take time out of my work day to go to an appointment, but I'm realizing how much I actually need that and I'm so grateful that I've made those appointments. Number 16 is I get facials monthly as well. I have an incredible esthetician here in Vegas. She's actually moving next year and I'm so sad about that, but she's so incredible. She's about 30 minutes away from Vegas in Boulder City, but she's my favorite. She's amazing and I love going to her every single month to take care of my skin. It's my time to just recharge and slow things down and replenish my body, my face more specifically, but it's just my time to be taken care of and having someone take care of me for an hour just feels so, so good. Number 17 is I have supplements to support my body. So my esthetician, she actually prescribed me different supplements that support my body as well, which I definitely recommend like talking to somebody who is in like holistic nutrition or just in nutrition in general, just to see what supplements might support you. I take my blood work and then I will give my results to her and she will help me like figure out what I need, or I'll take it to my OBGYN. That's sometimes like a little bit more official, but I trust my girl and whatever. But I think that having supplements that actually support your body is just going to help you with like having better energy, especially as women around our cycles. Like we do need extra support and there's a lot of things that we're deficient in. So I love just making sure that I'm constantly on top of taking my supplements, ordering my supplements. I'm not the best with ordering my supplements and I sometimes forget. So that kind of sucks, but I'm doing my best and I'm trying to be more consistent with that. Number 18 is my Aura ring. So I always have this big, beautiful, chunky ring on my pointer finger on my left hand. And this is my Aura Ring. So my Aura Ring, it actually tracks my stress levels. It tracks my sleep. It tracks my resilience. It tracks my activity. It tracks so many different things. And I love this ring so much. It was such a good investment. It was about $300 and I bought it for myself as like an early Christmas gift last December. And I'm really, really happy I did this. I was eyeing it for months and months and months. And I finally just decided to pull the trigger because I really wanted to be more intentional and stay on top of my sleep and my stress. And I actually really wanted to see like what brings my body stress, because this was something that I always heard people ask me. Like, I've always had people ask me like, oh, are you stressed? Like if I have breakouts, like, oh, are you stressed? Or if I don't feel like I have good energy, oh, are you stressed? And like, I always responded no, because I do so many things to take care of myself. But what I wasn't realizing is that there actually was stress on my body that I just didn't really know was there. So now I can actually see the times of day that my stress levels spike. And that is so amazing for me. Like, it makes me feel so good just knowing like, okay, what's going to bring me stress? And then it actually tells me to like slow things down and like, hey, you're not recovering as well. Like, you should probably take a day to rest. Like, it just really keeps me intentional and on top of things. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. I think it was a really, really great investment and I would absolutely buy another one. Like, I love it so much and I recommend it to absolutely everybody. Number 19 is I have a very strict sleep schedule. So I just now had Tyler's friend, like literally last night, he said to me, he's like, you're like an old lady trapped in a young person's body. And I was like, yes, I am. And I love it that way. Like, truly, I take care of myself so much. I do not like to stay up late. I don't. I like to wake up early. I like to have my mornings to do my cold showers, my meditations, and all the things. I also have a daughter. So like, if I maybe didn't have a daughter and if I maybe didn't have a business, I'd maybe like wake up later and sleep a little bit later. But that's just not the case. I really fucking love the way that I live my life and I sleep very intentionally. So I go to sleep almost every single night at 9:15 latest. And then I always wake up at 6 a.m. And this is just what makes me feel amazing. I love prioritizing my sleep. I'm very intentional about that. My ring tracks my sleep as well. And I love knowing that I'm hitting my sleep goals. Like, it keeps me feeling really, really good. And even Ty, he's like, I have never met anyone who sleeps as much as you. And I'm like, I prioritize it. Like, I feel good. It makes me feel good. I don't know what to tell you. Literally all these things that I'm talking about on here simply make me feel good. That's the only reason why I do it. Like, there's no other reason to it. I just fucking like feeling good. So if you don't like feeling good, you don't got to take care of yourself. But I like feeling good. I like having energy. Okay, and last but not least, I love having a little tea moment. So this is number 20. I love to just like make myself a little tea and romanticize my life and whatever. I also do like, I love to bake and do things like that as well. So I love to incorporate little things in my schedule to kind of have me slow down. And I feel like drinking tea, it's like one of those simple things. It's like one of those simple things that just can bring you so much joy. And I actually had Ty's mom like buy me this beautiful tea set with all these different kinds of teas. And I love them so much. And I've got my mom bought me a little teapot. And I love just like romanticizing my morning or my evening routine with like a little tea and just being like all cute and grateful and happy. So, okay, that is my 20 tips for self-care and wellness. I tried to run through this as fast as I could. I hope that you guys gained so much and I cannot wait to see the things that you guys take from this episode. Please, if you go and do any of these, tag me in your stories. I want to see you guys doing these things. I want to know that you're actually prioritizing yourself and you're taking care of yourself. And if you want to dive a little bit deeper, I'd love to have you in Tranquil Minds. You would freaking love that community. If you're into all of these kinds of things, you'd love it. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.